Welcome to Chapter 8, Product Strategy and New Product Development. By regularly reviewing and updating your product strategy, companies can ensure that their product is aligned with the market and that it is on track to meet its goals. The purpose of a product strategy is to define how a product will meet the needs of its target market. The product is at the core of marketing because it is the product that meets the needs of customers and solves their problems. The product is what the customer is ultimately buying, and it is the product experience that drives customer satisfaction and loyalty. Marketers are responsible for creating awareness of the product, generating leads, and driving sales. However, none of this would be possible without a product that customers actually want and need. The product experience is at the core of delivering value to the customer because it is the product experience that determines whether or not the customer is satisfied with their purchase. It is important to differentiate between a product and a product item. A product is a brand such as Post-it notes or Tide detergent. Within each product, a company must develop a number of product items, each of which represents a unique size, feature, or price. Tide powder detergent offers 12 scents, including fragrance-free, and a variety of sizes designed to reach a variety of target markets. Each combination of scent and size represents a unique product item in the Tide product line and is known by a stock keeping unit, or a SKU. A SKU is a unique identification number used to track a product through a distribution center, inventory management, and even pricing. The essential benefit is the fundamental need met by the product. No matter what other value-added product experiences are provided to the customer, the essential benefit must be part of the encounter. For example, an airline can offer low fares, an easy-to-navigate website, or in-flight Wi-Fi, but unless the customer receives the essential benefit, getting from point A to point B, the other items have very little meaning to the customer. Without the essential benefit, other benefits may actually increase the customer's dissatisfaction with the experience. What good are low fares if the customer doesn't even arrive at their destination? Brands can create a point of differentiation in their product strategy in a number of ways, including form. The most elemental method of differentiating a product is to change its form, size, shape, color, or any other physical elements. Many products considered very similar in functionality can be differentiated by variations in packaging or product delivery. Features added or subtracted from a product to differentiate it from its competitors. However, while delivering customer value is the primary driver in making product decisions, a company must balance the features customers want with what they will pay at a given quality level. Performance quality. Essentially, companies should build products to the performance quality level that their target audience is willing to pay for. Often this means a company will build products at multiple performance levels to meet demand at various price points. Keep in mind that the key is to deliver value to the customer. Conformance quality. An important issue for consumers is conformance, which is the product's ability to deliver on features and performance characteristics promised in the marketing communications. The challenge for marketers in manufacturing is that every product must deliver on those promises. A product is said to have high conformance quality when a high percentage of the manufactured products fulfill the stated performance criteria. If someone opened a Coke and there was no fizz, it wouldn't be a Coke, right? Durability. Consumer research and purchase patterns affirm that people find durability, the projected lifetime of the product under specific operating conditions, an important discriminating product characteristic, and are willing to pay a premium for products that can demonstrate greater durability. Reliability is the percentage of time the product works without failure or stop. Businesses and consumers consistently report that this is an important discriminator in their purchase decision. However, a product can't be too reliable. While it is possible to build computers that will last for years and cost a premium, most computer manufacturers do not build them because computer technology changes so quickly and product improvements happen fast, so people will not necessarily pay that premium for a computer that lasts many years. Repairability. Increasingly, consumers and businesses evaluate the repairability, ease of fixing a problem with the product as part of the product evaluation process. Think about why Apple is so popular amongst consumers, because they have one of those genius bars and often many close locations, such as malls or any other shopping centers, right? And they can also reach any type of customer service agent relatively quickly and efficiently. One of the most difficult discriminators to accurately assess and build into a product is the look and feel of the product, or style. It's easy for someone to say a particular product has style, but designing it into a product can often be a challenge. More than any other discriminator, style offers the advantage of being difficult to copy. Most people would define a new product as one that has not been available before or bears little resemblance to an existing product. And one type of new product is actually referred to as a new to the world product because it has not been available before. Sometimes new to world products are so super innovative that it creates a fundamental change in the marketplace. Such instances are referred to as disruptive innovation. Disruptive because they shift people's perspective and frequently alter their behavior by offering dramatically simpler, more convenient, and usually less expensive products than currently exist. In the process, they frequently make existing products less desirable. A second type of new to the world product is sustaining innovation, a newer and better version of an existing product that targets primarily existing customers. Sustaining innovations can be revolutionary by taking the market into a new direction. They can also be upgrades or modifications to existing products and represent incremental enhancements to current products. Once a product has been developed and is on the market, the company can extend the product by creating additions to existing product lines. For years, Coca-Cola has added many new products to the Coke line, first with Diet Coke and now with the different Coke branded products, including Coke with coffee, Cherry Coke, or any other new product approach is to reposition existing products to target new markets. For example, the cell phone market used this approach to successfully introduce their core product more broadly into the consumer market in the 90s. Originally, cell phone service providers positioned as phones as a tool for business people or a safety tool. Now, we can think of cell phones as being widely adopted, and the positioning of the product changed to becoming an important work tool, but now almost becomes a tool for even younger users and the dominating communication device for both teenagers, elderly, and business people. Something else to consider is the cost reduction. As the name implies, a specific method for introducing lower cost products that frequently focus on value-oriented product price points in the product mix. Generally, this approach involves eliminating or reducing features, using less expensive materials, or altering the service or warranty to offer the product at a lower price point to the market. Since new product development is such a critical factor in the long-term success of an organization, you might think companies are good at the development process. Unfortunately, this is not the case. 70 to 80% of all new products fail worldwide. While it is true that many of these products are developed by small entrepreneurs, no company is immune to product failure. Have you ever heard of Levi's business car? Or Dunkin' Donuts cereal? Probably not, because these are new products that failed despite the fact that they were introduced by companies with a track record of marketing success. New product ideas need to be screened and evaluated as quickly as possible. The screening process has two primary objectives. The first objective is to eliminate product ideas judged unworthy of further consideration. New product development is expensive and resources are scarce, so ideas are evaluated early to assess their viability. An idea is rejected for several reasons. Perhaps the proposal is not just very good, or it may be reasonable but inconsistent with the company's overall business strategy. Evaluating ideas can sometimes create difficult choices for managers as they wrestle with even broader societal issues. So first, we could have a go-to-market mistake. Expensive mistakes often initiate the review of screening process to figure out how the product even made it through the development process. When the product fails to hit targeted benchmarks for success, the review may focus on errors in the marketing strategy, make target market adjustments, or even respond to competitors within that product's launch. Most often companies are reluctant to talk about a stop to market mistakes because it makes management uncomfortable and provides additional information about product development to competitors. This analysis includes an internal assessment by a team from a specific area across the company, either being finance, marketing, R&D, manufacturing, logistics. Often these people are directly involved in new product development and have a thorough understanding of the success and criteria that the company's overall product portfolio. Additionally, a relevant member of a senior management provides continuity with long-term strategic goals and leadership within the screening process. Members of the team are rotated to ensure fresh ideas because there is often a significant time commitment required, and members of the assessment team have other responsibilities within the company. First, defining the target market is helpful for the product developers. In addition to the basic market information, size, geography, and demographics, product developers appreciate knowing how the product will be used in the context and environment, psychographics of the market's activities, interests, opinions. Marketers also assess the market share potential at critical points in time. How much market share can the new product get after 1 year? At this point, tentative pricing, distribution, and marketing communication strategies are created that will be adapted as the product gets closer to rollout. Often as part of the initial marketing communications, appropriate publications will include articles about the new product. Finally, marketing managers begin to develop budgets for the product launch and estimates of the marketing communications budget, manufacturing capacity, and logistical needs. To evaluate new product ideas, companies can use a variety of methods, including the new product development process, which follows a sequential timeline with key process metrics being met at each stage before moving on through the process. In this scenario, product development spends a lot of time creating a product that is considered close to the final product that will be rolled out to consumers. Consequently, product testing is used primarily to affirm the extensive development done earlier in the process. The next approach encourages more prototypes that incrementally move the product through the development process. Here, the product doesn't need to be perfect before the testing, but the idea is to continuously test the product and use the testing process to enhance the product and solicit customer feedback. Marketers can use the consumer product adoption process to develop and implement marketing strategies that are more effective. For example, marketers can target consumers who are in the awareness or interest stage with educational content about the product. They can also target consumers who are in the evaluation or trial stage with special offers or discounts. For example, in the awareness stage, this is when customers know of the product, but there's insufficient information to move forward with the adoption process. In the interest stage, they may receive additional information such as advertising or word of mouth, and then are motivated to seek out added information for further evaluation. Within the evaluation stage, this is a combination of all information and evaluate the product or trial purchase. Then in the trial stage, they may purchase the product for the purpose of making a decision. And then in the adoption, they purchase the product with the intent of becoming a dependable user. By understanding the consumer product adoption process and marketing to consumers at different stages of the process, companies can increase their chances of success when launching new products. The consumer product adoption curve is a model that describes how consumers adopt new products over time. The curve is typically bell-shaped with a small number of early adopters followed by a larger group of mainstream adopters and then a small group of laggards. The consumer product adoption curve is divided into 5 stages. First, starting with the innovators. These are the smallest percent of consumers. These are typically product enthusiasts who enjoy being the first to try and master a new product. Individuals in this group are prime candidates for beta testing and represent a good source of feedback late in the product development process, or even very early on in the product launch phase. Then, early adopters. This is a larger percent of the population, but these can be seen as product opinion leaders who seek out new products consistent with their personal self-image. This group is not price sensitive and is willing to pay the price premium for a product. At the same time, early adopters demand a high level of personalized service and product features. Then, moving on to the early majority. Product watchers want to be convinced of the product's claims and value proposition before making a commitment. This group is considered critical to long-term success as they take the product into the mainstream. Then, late majority. The product followers are price sensitive and risk averse. They purchase older generation or discounted models with lower prices and fewer product features. And lastly, the laggards. These are product avoiders, or they are those who want to evade adoption as long as possible. They are resistant to change and they will put off the purchase until there's no other option. Oftentimes, the laggards are the elderly population. So this consumer product adoption curve can be used by companies to develop and implement marketing strategies that are more effective to these different target segments. Thank you. I hope you can consider all of these when launching your new strategies. That concludes this chapter. Thank you.